Give us your take on where the recovery is right now, and particularly what Congress should be looking at. They promise us we're going to have something maybe next week in terms of a fourth round of stimulus. What should they be doing, taking into account where the recovery is in deciding what to do?
David, I can't remember a moment when a recovery has been more uncertain than right now. Usually the economy hits bottom and you can be pretty confident that it's going to go up for a while. But this time, I don't think so, given what we're seeing in the data on unemployment insurance claims this week, and more broadly, given the uncertainty about the course of the pandemic. We don't know how controlled this is going to be. I said some time ago that we were going to be paying problematic whack-a-mole with this thing until we had a vaccine in place and well established. And that means a lot of uncertainty, and that could easily mean that this recovery aborts much earlier and much quicker than most such missions do. So I worry a great deal about the biggest fall off in stimulus in the country's history if Congress doesn't act strongly and quickly. And I think that's a real concern. And both scale and speed is what we need right now.
Right. Larry, are we going to need it again in 2 months and 4 months and 6 months? I mean, can we have a true recovery without a vaccine?
I don't think things are going to feel anything like normal until we have a widely distributed, widely trusted vaccine. I think that some of the measures being discussed, a big increase in state and local relief, for example, would last for more than a couple of months in their impact. I think a reformed employment insurance set of measures should be put in place with a horizon more like 6 to 9 months than like 2 to 3 months. I think everybody makes a mistake. They focus on the size of the package and they don't focus on the duration of the package, so they don't focus on the rate of flow of stimulus. I think we need to scale stimulus back from the level that it was at the worst moments, but we need to maintain a very substantial fiscal impulse in this economy for quite some number of months going forward. I personally doubt what I think is the market's view, which is that we're going to have most people vaccinated and life returning to normal sometime by spring of next year. I think that's a real possibility, but I don't think it's better than a 50% chance, given all the difficulties of implementation, given the credibility problems and the issues that the government has shown in execution. I mean, let's face it, vaccinating the whole population with some vaccine that requires administration a couple of times, that is being injected into people's bloodstream in a country where the President of the United States, until a few months ago, was an anti-vaxxer, getting that done is vastly harder than making sure that there's a face mask for every nurse or hospital orderly. And we are struggling with making sure that there's basic personal protective equipment. So whether we have the competence and organization at this point as a country to pull off a large-scale vaccination program and have the government be trusted and have people do their part, I think is a real possibility, but is a long way from a certainty.